Welcome to my kingdom, Kingdom of Mum here. Today I'm going to be speaking to you about washing your clothes and whatever with soap nuts, soap nut shells. Now, soap nut shells are not nuts. They're actually a fruit from a tree in India. They're natural, they're non-allergenic, they're cruelty-free, they're organic, they're vegan, they're biodegradable, they're palm oil free, phosphate free, SLS free, fragrance free. So the soap nut shells contain saponins which on contact with water release mild suds. In India and Nepal, soap nuts have been used as a washing detergent for hundreds of years. They say, I live in a hard water area, they say different ones from different places say different things, so there's very varying information about how many nuts to use. It says you use 3 to 5 nuts here for lightly soiled clothes and 4 to 6 nuts for heavily soiled clothes. I live in a very hard water area, so I tend to use around 8. I've just found that sort of gives a nice wash, and I have been using them for a while and I found they do the washing fine. It smells clean. There is, if you want to make your clothes whiter, or you know, you feel that they're not getting white enough, I believe you can add sodium bicarbonate to the wash. And one of the best things about this, it's going to save you loads of money. There's no plastic packaging. These last ages. So the two brands I have, so this one, which is the one I'd recommend, they're all about the same price. That's a 500 gram pack, and that's the Living Naturally brand. They claim 240 washes. I probably won't get 240 washes out of that because I use more, but they still last with me ages. And that product I bought from plasticfree.co.uk. There's another brand I have here called Ecozone. That's a 1 kilogram pack, which is better value for money, but unfortunately the actual nuts are in plastic packaging inside, and I'm trying to avoid plastic, so that's a no-no. They all come with little pouches. The Ecozone one comes with a zip pack, but the ones that I use, which I prefer actually because they haven't got a zip on, is these little pouches, and that's what comes with the I'm losing the soap nuts. That's what comes with the Living Naturally pack. So these are the nuts. Hope you can see them alright because the sun's gone in. It's not such good lighting now. And they've got, you can see that there's like a waxy substance on the inside. They're like drier on the outside, but a waxy substance. What I do is I tip out all my nuts. And then I actually look at them to see if they've got any of that waxy substance left in them. So that one I'd say has had it. That one I'd say has had it. That one I'd say had it. That one's still absolutely fine. I don't know if you can see the waxy substance in there, so I'm going to put that as a keeper. And I'll just go through all of them. It'll take just like 1 minute, just quickly look through them. Okay, so I've looked through those, and these are the ones that I've decided have lost their waxiness. So I'm going to put them in my composting caddy. There we are. They are compostable because they're completely natural. I've been left with 3.5 here, 3.5 whole nuts. What the actual companies say is to use the nuts about 4 times and then throw them, but I don't do that. If I can still see soap on them, I use them. Okay, so I use 2 pouches just so when you put it in the wash you can throw one on like either side, and perhaps it gets a bit more, I don't know, a bit more around the washing machine to shed the soap. And also when I take them out after you've used them, I hang them up to dry with the soap nuts in, and they just they've got more room to dry in 2 separate pouches. Yeah, so I'm going to put, that's 1, 2, 3.5. So I'm going to put another Oh, that's a whole one. Let's shove another whole one in. It's not an exact size, so who cares? Pour the pouch. Now if you put the pouches in like this, they will come apart in the wash as the washing gets chucked around the washing machine. So what I do is I just use hair bands and just tie them round. You don't have to do it too many times, just enough to keep them in. That's it, and they're ready to pop in my wash. And I have a wash in here ready to go. So I'll chuck them in. I'll stick that on in a minute. Okay, so that is basically what I do. So when it's done, take them out, open those up, hang them up to dry, either on the washing line or you can dry them indoors. If you don't overpack it, you know, they dry fine hanging up indoors. You can add fragrance to your laundry by adding 15 to 30 drops of essential oil onto a muslin wash bag. So you could use the actual wash bag that we're putting in before washing. So that you can play around with it a bit, see what you like. I like it to come out just smelling nothing. I like it fragrance free. You can treat stains during a wash by adding 2 tablespoons of bicarbonate of soda, which I do have, into a washing machine drawer. You can also add white vinegar into the drawer to make your own oxygenated cleaner, whatever that is. You can treat stains before a wash by using a natural stain remover bar, or you can pre-soak. I would never ever bother doing that, but I may pick up a natural stain remover bar from another website called Peace in the Wild. They've got one that just appeals to me in there. And you can do other things with your soap nuts as well. So you can make your own homemade soap nut liquid. You can make hand wash out of them. You can make a multi-purpose cleaner. You can use it as an organic pesticide. Yeah, you can even use it to wash dishes, pets, vegetables, surfaces, floors, body wash. And it says they're a nice antifungal and repel lice and fleas, so they make a great natural pet wash. Yeah, so you can do many other things with them if you want to play around with them. And yeah, as I said, you can throw your soap nuts onto your garden to help fertilise the soil, so you can throw them directly onto your garden and keep snails and slugs away, which I didn't know because I hadn't read this, but I may consider that. You know, or you could, they are 100% biodegradable and compostable, obviously, because they're natural, so you can put them in your green cycling or food waste. So yeah, so that's basically soap nuts. I just wash them, I use them on any temperature of, you know, 30, 40, 60 and 90 washes. I just use them for that. I guess if you use a higher one, the soapy saponin on the inside will just probably go quicker than it would if you were using them on a lower wash. But they just work on any wash. Yeah, and I really like these at the moment. I haven't been using them long term, but I really like them. I'd recommend these, trying out these, and you can get them from most eco-friendly websites that you can find on the internet, and I'll try and remember to link those in. I've forgotten what website I actually got these from. Yes, so thank you for watching, if you have. Do subscribe, please do comment anything that you've tried, anything I've missed, anything you'd like me maybe to look at, any websites that you recommend, because trying to be eco-friendly is a journey and it's a little bit of a mission. There's lots of playing around and seeing what you can find and trying to locate sources where you can get stuff that's not going to cost too much money and just really what suits you. Yeah, and that's soap nuts. So no harm in trying them, will save you money. Give them a go and see what you think. Thank you for watching. Bye.